What's up, everyone? We're talking Workaholics with a very special guest. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
And who? Shot the shot. Kick it.
It doesn't get old for me. I dig it. I'm sorry.
And the helmet shot.
I know. I understand. What's up, everyone? I'm Nick Mardi, and you're watching the Workaholics After Show. I'm very excited because we have an amazing guest.
Yes.
You can always catch him doing stand-up in the LA comedy club scene and in films such as Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. And we know him best as Montez Walker from Workaholics. Welcome, Mr. Erik Griffin.
Yay! Erik Griffin is here.
Erik Griffin.
Where is he?
Thank you so much for being here.
In the house, people.
And I'm also joined always by my beautiful co-host, Miss Madison.
Stop it.
Where can we find you?
Yes, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie Says This and Mr.
No, we meant your address.
Well, that's another time. We gotta get some wine.
Where can we
That's all
find
it
you?
takes is wine? Wine? I can get your address?
Like 5 bottles.
Barkeep!
Done and done. Where can we find you on Instagram, Twitter?
I'm on Instagram right now, live at Erik Griffin. Just my name, ErikGriffin. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Shots, Tinder, Snapchat. It's all Erik Griffin.
Bumble, hopefully
Down.
Bumble.
No Bumble, but Zoosk. What was that one?
Zeus,
Yeah, I
I'm
know-
gonna
I've heard
download that
Zeus.
tonight so I can swipe right to you.
You already have him right here.
I know. Swipe right here.
It's
One
done.
more right here.
It's
She's
done.
like, you know what? I'm gonna go swipe right. Bitch, I'm right here.
I've already been swiped left because I'm over here.
I'm gonna go online and swipe you. Like,
Guys, just real quick, how does my hair look? Does it look okay?
Well, apparently, according to the Instagram Live peeps,
It's messed up.
yeah.
it's not doing too well.
Just
not
the
doing too hot.
43 people watching. No fans at all. This is
43 is enough. You know, we got him in the building joining us, talking about everything Workaholics. And first of all, let's talk about today's episode. I know you hadn't seen it yet.
yeah. I wasn't in it, so I don't ever pay attention when I'm not in it.
Understandably so.
Which to you, because obviously on the cutting room floor, it's you guys you film it all at once, like obviously not all at
Yeah,
once.
usually
but
an
it's like-
episode.
Each episode?
Yeah, episode shoots from Tuesday to Friday.
Okay.
It's pretty quick. It's like a machine. They get it done.
That's nice.
The guys work
Dang.
really hard. They
Yeah.
work super hard to get it done. And this, for the final season, they really went all out.
Yeah.
I'm sure season 1 was kind of different in filming. It took a little bit longer.
No,
until
it
you-
didn't.
Really?
They always knew how long they needed it to take. It was always like it wasn't the highest budget, so they had to get things done.
I see.
in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and those guys do most of the work. They pick the music, they do the editing, they do, so.
No way.
Yeah,
Holy
they do a
crap.
lot of stuff. So, that's why it's time to move on to
Oh, well, I was gonna.
bigger things, bigger
Yeah.
projects. But this is always going to be something super special. Workaholics.
I think super iconic, especially for Comedy Central.
Yeah. No, just for people like in a certain age group, they were like, what do you call it? This is like people's favorite show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When people come up to me on the street and they say that, it's like, oh my god.
Well, that's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you always get like, oh my god, you're that guy, or oh my god, Montez, it's you, or
You know
are you like
what's-
Erik Griffin? You're like, shit, that's my name.
Well, what's great about this day and age right now, because of social media, if they're gonna find you, they know your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably like 50-50, where people
Okay.
are like Montez, or people are like, oh, you're Erik Griffin, so which is great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do they
So-
throw it to something specific like, oh my god, I loved you at that part when...
Yeah, they always know. Yeah, it's always about the stupid hovercraft.
Okay.
Or like smoothies. It's like white kids send me pictures of them getting smoothies all the damn time. It's like my
You gotta love
my
it, though.
Snapchat is full of like, look, you're right. We do like smoothies.
Your DMs aren't as cool as Yo Gotti
No, nothing goes down in my DM.
with smoothies.
You know what's so funny about that too is like I have so many of my friends hit me up and go, yo, dude, guess what? I got laid last night because I told this girl we were friends, right? Because they love the show and all.
Yeah.
I don't even get laid from being on the show. So you know what I mean? Like, it's like, don't even get me started.
I'm not
You're
even
like,
jumping to
really?
conclusions.
I'm gonna need you tonight, girl.
Yeah, I'm not even jumping to
After the
conclusions.
comedy store. After the comedy store.
Right,
That's
I
where
gotta
you
get
guys can
going.
find
Yeah, you're
him.
right.
You've been swiped right already.
Yeah.
So it's already done and done.
Swipe.
I need to learn
God,
lessons.
my hand looks so pale. Wow, I'm dying.
You see how she's just so insecure? All she's. It's like they can't look at themselves while they're doing stuff
does
because
my
all they're
hair
gonna
look
think
good?
about is like, oh, is that what I
It's
look
a
like
mirror.
on
It's a
camera?
mirror in front of her the whole. I think I would be doing the same thing. I'd be like, what are they saying about me now?
Look at
This
this,
is
yeah,
one.
yeah, but look at him. Fucking-
Madison, Mardi. We've already decided we're getting married.
Oh God, what am I even doing?
But
here?
you're gonna be my.
I'm second in line
you're
now.
You're gonna be
Yeah,
my
man,
side hustle before him.
I'll be
Glad that.
the side bitch.
Okay, so
Anything is okay.
anyways, let's get back to the episode. Granted,
Right.
you were not in it,
tell
but
me about the episode.
yeah, the episode pretty much they were.
Guess
They had
there's
a
a lot of
time share.
Adam, a lot of Blake. A lot
That's a
of...
lot of
surprise. That was a
dirt.
surprise this episode. We didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
know
was
what's
like, why
funny
aren't
about
they in
that?
the
Wait till
office?
next week. Wait till next week's episode actually is when I really should have come because next week's episode is just mostly me and Bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like you just watch it. It's
Okay.
really funny. It's called Bill and Tez.
So you want to come back
Sex
next week?
Adventure.
I think we'll have
I
created a
think for
relationship.
one reason you're gonna want to come
we'll have
back.
created a
If
relationship.
that's the
by
way
then.
you're gonna come back, I'm gonna say Madison's gonna be here. Don't you
It's a
worry, Eric.
clap back.
Clap back.
Clap back.
The clap back.
Clap back. It's a clap back. I think we couldn't stop laughing that whole
Yeah,
episode.
that's
Really?
what I've been
Alright.
using.
I'm sorry. That was
Last week's
hilarious.
episode? All right.
Yeah, we thought it was like we couldn't stop saying clap back. That was 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
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 So.
Oh yeah, last week was Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
Yeah. He was great.
Yeah, Fireman. What was it? Fireman
Fireman
Todd.
Ted.
Fireman
Fireman
Ted.
Ted with it wasn't the whistle.
Yes.
Yes, with the stupid.
Like seriously.
You know what's funny about when I look at that these episodes of Workaholics, little inside info is that I was also at the same time shooting my new show on Showtime. I'm Dying Up Here, produced by Jim Carrey. Coming to
Oh,
Showtime.
congratulations.
Coming to Showtime June 4th.
You
Coming
heard
to
it here.
Showtime,
T.O.
June 4th.
T.O.
June 4th.
Time out. I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he's
and
great.
I love you.
Look at my Instagram. There's a picture of me and Jim Carrey. Very intimate picture. We're just like, he's a really cool dude. But anyway, I was filming the both shows at the same time. But in this show, because it's based in the 70s, I had a thick ass mustache. So
What do
and
you
I had
call
a
this?
thick mustache. No. This
is nothing.
When
This
I'm
is like
looking at these
5 o'clock
episodes,
shadow.
when I'm looking at these episodes of Workaholics, I see like how incredibly thick my mustache
It's
was.
thick.
Yeah, and then, but I didn't have the afro and stuff on from the costume from the other show.
Yeah.
So it was like, because I'm doing them at the same time, and that show had priority. So it's like, it's just weird. I know that when I see it, I go, ooh, my mustache is thick. And it's also like really dark. Because like, I had to like dye my mustache.
It's like the Just for Men ads.
yeah.
It's that
but
dark.
like, I'm like, I'm freaking.
I use bleach on my mustache. What?
I think
So
I think
anyway-
we hear about things like this from girls. That's no problem.
I'm learning a little bit
Does
more
it-
about this
I
I know. Is it a negatado? Is it a negatado? Does it make you swipe left, or is it still a right?
Swing.
But I think this episode was hilarious. We'll
Yeah.
just end it. I think we're good with that.
Pretty
you know,
much. I
funny.
mean, just
we went to
watch
the
it.
timeshare
Yeah. They
because
went
we
the
have a lot to
timeshare, they
discuss
were trying to
apparently
get
that had
girls
nothing to do with the
messed up
episode,
on
and I'm
Molly.
totally down for
Well,
that.
I'm just curious. Out of all these, 7 seasons, obviously there's so much to keep you coming back. But I mean, how do you exactly, like, just stay in the moment? I mean, I'm sure you're cracking them up while they're cracking you up. That for me, I think, would be the hardest as an actor comedian.
Well,
Is
we're
to not.
professionals, so.
Yeah, the show is so professional too. By the way, talk about
Especially
sex.
Blake getting his
and-
pubes caught in the conch
in the
shell.
conch shell.
But
like-
that's the thing, though. But that's just a myth. Like, it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be La La Land. I'm sure they
It's
crack
not
each other
method
up.
acting.
Yeah.
He really
You know?
didn't get his pubes stuck in
Right,
it, did
exactly. So,
I do wish La La Land was a little bit more professional, and I wish they did look up to
We're
Workaholics
not
a little bit
talking
more.
about that, okay?
Yeah. Ooh,
14 Oscar nods for
I'm
Workaholics.
never gonna see La La Land.
I still haven't.
Yeah, I'm never
Yeah,
gonna
me
see.
neither.
So you're feeling with the final season 7 of the whole series. You said it's kind of like, how are you feeling?
Weight
just
lifted
from
a
you?
little bit.
You know what? On my last day of shooting, I was surprised how emotional I was. I've become friends with so many people from the show. We did something special. We did something that we didn't think it was gonna. They didn't think. It was a little show they could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we built this little family, and we had this great group of fans that really love the show. It's something they grew up with, people now, 'cause,
Yeah.
if you were 15 or 16, 17 when it came out, look at you now. You're probably in college, or, well, if you were watching that show, you're not in college. When you come home from your McDonald's job, you are, not kidding. You know, it's like, no, I mean, people, you know, it's the college crowd. It's all those people. So now they're adults, and it's something that they had. That's their show. So to be a part of that, you know, I'll always remember it. It'll always be special.
That is funny because I remember discovering it when I was in college in like 2010, 2011. It started 2011.
We started, yeah, 2011 was when it came on the air.
Yeah, and I remember.
I discovered it one Sunday when I happened to be under the weather. And
She was high.
I was stuck on my couch all day, unfortunately, and I had Hulu, and I watched pretty much every single season.
Oh, so you want a Hulu and chill, girl?
Hulu and chill, Hulu and chill.
Netflix is done.
I want to
We
be
gonna Hulu and
couch-ridden,
chill.
couch-ridden for the day, and yeah, Hulu and chill.
wants to
So
Hulu
yeah,
and
that's
chill.
when, and I was in college. That wasn't yesterday.
So we were the demographic.
Yeah, you guys were the idiots watching this show.
well, and
People always say, like, I want to binge watch Workaholics from the beginning. I go, no. It'd actually be funnier if you binge watch it backwards.
Oh, shit.
Because it'll get funnier and funnier.
yeah,
True,
just
true.
as like low budget
More
as it
rough.
could be.
Because I still remember my favorite scene of every single episode was the Rat Busters when they're just smashing up the rats and blood is exploding everywhere.
Oh, right.
That is my favorite
God.
thing, and I still watch the YouTube clip, which is like a minute and a half.
If I had to pick my favorite episode, well, I think I have three good favorite episodes. One is one of the OG originals, the Office Camp Out, when they had the,
Yes.
the green shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Office
Yes.
Camp Out was one of my favorites. That's top three. Number two is Future is Nar. I really enjoyed that, dressing, having the makeup for that. And I think that the funniest episode for me, and it's not just because I was in it, but
But it was.
is the catfish episode from last season.
Yeah.
That episode cracks me up.
I'm glad you had a top three ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people would have a hard time, but you
I know my top three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the ones.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got the Rat Busters. I love the rave in your backyard.
Oh yeah, the rave one was good too.
That was just so different.
That ruined titties for me, that episode.
I'm sure you
Because-
saw a lot of different things in that episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
filming.
dear Lord.
A lot of older titties were in that episode, and then after all day, it's just like
You're like, oh God, not
You know,
again. Really, this
things
scene?
were
All right, we got to do another
hitting the
take.
floor.
One more take.
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't good titties. You know what I mean?
If you watched the episode, you would know that too. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of blurred. Thank God for us. Hey,
It was
some
a lot
people
of
enjoy
blurred
it.
down by the kneecaps, not up here, just kneecaps.
But
You're
there was
like, "Why is that
there was an
blurred?"
older lady there though, like really old, who had a great set. It was funny.
Now were they too circular where they were fake?
They were swipe left.
I mean, she was old. You know what I mean? It was like your grandma.
I'm good.
Hey, Grandma, I love you. That's
So,
where
But
I
I mean, if you just
So in the whole
if you
series,
went like this, you could have went. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awful.
so in the whole series, who is most like their actual character in real life?
None of them.
Really?
No, they're not really like that.
You know, because you're here and I feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
because we are something right now. I was at Comic-Con a couple
You
years
made him
ago,
speechless.
and I saw Durs and Blake, and I go, Blake, what's up? And he goes, because I wasn't pretty enough, and I was like, okay, we're not. And I was like, okay, bye.
Oh my god.
You got her on this, man.
Insecurity.
No, because I was like, Blake, do you mind? And he was like,
No, he's just Blake is real. He's a real shy dude. He don't like people. He don't hang out with a lot. He's not that guy.
really? Because
No,
he had
he's-
a lot of girls hanging all over him.
Well, of course, because he's
Not
like
me.
20-something years old at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's college girls. I don't know. First of all, he's married with a kid. Okay.
So maybe that was why. Maybe
Yeah.
that was why.
Yeah, he's married with a
I
kid.
just didn't know my
Anders is
facts.
married with a kid. And
Yeah.
Adam's now, in a relationship.
That's
you know
so
what I mean?
insane.
Very pretty girlfriend.
Yeah, Chloe Bridges. She's
Yep.
well, that's my home girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Adam and I have season tickets to the Clippers.
Which I was gonna mention. Are you the number one fan?
No, we're not the number one fans, but we're pretty close.
Because
You know what I mean?
it's creepy, but I do see you there all the time because I have seats right across the court from you.
Somebody on Instagram say Erik Griffin has big old titties. You know what? Shut up. Nothing wrong
If
with
they
these
were
man
on the
titties.
episode, they wouldn't have been blurred.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
These titties are beautiful and hairy. They're beautiful.
Hello.
But wait till your new show comes out, then we'll see how much hairier they actually are.
Yeah, because the 70s. Oh God, why would you
Oh,
bring that
dear
up?
Lord.
No, but these guys are. They were young and like, they just. What are they supposed to do? People just. And you know how people are. You're on TV. They just throw it at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
But I
Right.
can
Like,
kind of guess.
like you've had trouble with women. Shut up. It's like
Shut
this
up.
guy. Let me show you this freaking. You know.
I look goofy. I'm like, smile. Hey.
Yeah, but he like
Look at
works
my
out. He's like a
perfectly
personal
coiffed hair.
trainer. You know what I mean?
I do. Whenever I am out with our mutual, my cousin, your friend Teron, it's so much. Teron is a sweet talker. Teron, the comedian, you can see him here at AfterBuzz. He's good.
He's all talk.
When I go, he gets let in every door in Hollywood.
And you're like, I will follow right
I
behind
know. I was
you.
like, follow.
I'm
Now I
just
got
a
to
quick
see the
step behind.
Workaholics flow. You know, these fans running at y'all.
Yeah, the fans are great. You know what I mean? I've, 7 seasons. I have been with some chicks that would have pepper sprayed me 8 years ago. You know what I mean? Just because they're like, oh my God,
And you're like, yeah. But
Oh
you're done.
God.
So what kind of
Daddy
demographic is it for the next show coming up?
Oh look, Adam DeVine is actually online. I'm at AfterBuzz.
What's up,
Adam, we're waiting for you to come on too
They
next
want
time.
you to come on the show, but he's
Yeah,
way
please.
too big.
Get out of here.
Wait,
Come on.
but we have
I'll
Madison.
Swipe you right.
Yeah,
I'll
swipe
you
right.
so
Madison.
he's not even here, and you're gonna give him more love than me. Unbelievable!
It's okay, babe. Don't
Touch me! Don't touch me!
No
I'll
more
let you
Hulu
have
and
your
chill at
space.
this point.
You and me
I'll
are
let
through.
you have your. Okay.
No more Hulu and chill.
Swipe left. No more
Yeah.
Hulu and chill.
No more Hulu and chill. I'm on everybody on Instagram Live. I'm on AfterBuzz, which is on YouTube right
We're
now.
getting so much. You're
AfterBuzz
getting so
TV.
much love. I love it.
So check that out. Check them out. They look at they look at a lot of shows and then do like talk about it afterwards. And right now we're talking about Workaholics.
The best one.
So it is your last season, obviously.
is the last season.
And then so you've got the Showtime show coming out in June.
Yeah, coming June 4th, Showtime, 10 p.m.
And I mean,
I'm dying up here.
And you're every weekend, every night, pretty much. You're out
Yeah.
at a different comedy or college. I mean,
Actually, I will be in Minnesota February 8th through the 12th or 13th, whatever weekend that is. I'll be at the House of
Oh,
Comedy
don't you know.
in Minnesota. It's going to be cold as
Any
hell.
fans out there?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
If you're in Minnesota,
Wear your
Check 'em
parka and Ugg boots.
yeah.
After the show, 'cause I don't think you'll be able to survive.
look at Erik is calling us out.
So I mean, how do you maintain like your own sanity when you're so busy doing all these different shows, all these?
know what? It's what I always wanted to-
Thinking of bits though, like that for me, I feel like would be the hardest is coming up with comedy bits.
There's always something happening in the world,
just
Now we
really
have Trump. Trump's the gift that's going to keep on giving. You know what I mean?
That's what I hear
I
a lot at
can't.
the clubs
Just
and
kinda
comedy
drink
clubs.
that.
Everyone's excited because they have
This is
more
great.
material
We
to
have stuff
give.
to talk about. You know what I mean? So,
I'm gonna keep my mouth
Look,
shut on
I
that.
know you got to get out of here.
did you march? Were you one of the? Yeah,
This
all the
is
women that went
vodka.
out, all the women that went out and marched, they should have went out and voted. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
But they're always late. You know what I mean?
So
I know.
yeah, about those bits that you were talking about. Besides,
Here we
I love the
go.
chemistry already going on between you two. I think it's been more of the show than anything else.
This is what this is.
Nick, you've been replaced.
I have been replaced.
Forget Adam. Eric voted for Trump. Shut up, Adam.
Maybe he's saying because we're talking about there's more material now to talk about on these stand-up
Can
bits.
I tell you a story about Adam?
Yeah.
When I first got the gig, when
Yeah.
I went to an audition, and the first audition I went to, I went a day early. I didn't really. I messed up with the calendar, so I go a day early, and I'm walking around, no one's there, and I run into Blake, who I think is like, who's this surfer kid? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got this stupid hair, And he's like, I go, hey man, where's the audition? He was like, that's tomorrow. He was like, are you here from Montez? And I was like, yeah. I was trying to play it off,
Yeah.
I like to come early, check out the room,
That's
I like to
awesome.
get
man, I like to
embarrassed.
see,
I just want to feel the
That's
chemistry,
so awesome.
the energy.
So then I went to the first audition, which was I thought it went great. No, this was the callback. So I go to the callback, and I had just seen Adam DeVine at the Brea Improv a week before. I had no idea that he was like, the producer of a
about to
television
pop.
show about
Yeah.
to pop.
Yeah.
I remember even giving him advice. Stick with the kid. You're gonna go someplace. You know what I mean? That bit was funny you did. So then when I walk in the room and I see Adam like sitting there, my first thought was like, oh, look at Adam interning and bit in the
That's cute. Casting.
Look at Adam.
Good thing these were all internal.
I
thoughts.
know they were internal. I was
Internal,
like,
not
check-
external.
Check out Adam trying to get in the business.
A little
Good for him.
side hustle.
Little side hustle. So So you know, he was and then later my agent goes, yeah, so how did that audition go for Adam DeVine's show? And I was like, what?
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what? Excuse me?
Adam who? DeVine what?
And then Adam was
About
like, "Hey, I'm
that.
psychic. I heard what you said.
Yeah.
It wasn't very nice."
I know. He just asked me right now, did I crush it? You know.
Well, quick question before you have
For
to.
a comedian, you're a great actor. Anyway, go on.
No, before you have to get out of here.
Oh, I have to go. Oh, I gotta go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you first heard about this audition or this casting, were you kind of like, all right, this you said it's the little show that could.
It's the
you know?
little show that could, because I remember
So were
reading
you
it going
like,
like,
oh
what the
god,
hell is this?
yeah? Were you like, oh, should I even do this?
No,
audition, or-
because I loved the character. It was
Okay.
like somebody that was like so buck wild and just like the things that he was saying. I just was like, I don't know if you remember in the what episode was that? It was the Clippers tickets episode. That was my first episode.
Oh, okay,
But there was
yeah.
a monologue where I'm talking about there's no rules in my bedroom.
Yeah.
That was actually the audition. You know.
Oh,
That was
way?
actually my, and it was way longer than that,
Yeah.
you know. But then they realized how funny I was, and they had to cut me down, you know what I mean, so they could shine. Adam,
Oh my! You're cutting down my boy. I
yeah,
can't.
cutting my lines down so he could be, you know. So, but that was the audition.
Yeah.
So that monologue itself was like, oh, I gotta get this part. I worked on that for like a week. I had my friend help me. I really wanted the part, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I remember going in, and then a buddy of mine, Chris D'Elia, he's also one of my best
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I think Madison
Panties soaking over here.
Madison swipes right to anything at this point. I think.
Yeah, she just.
I resent you for that.
Yeah, she wants Blake and Chris. I'm right here, woman.
And
So,
Eric. Come on.
I remember Chris called,
Nick.
hit
Yeah.
me up because Adam had hit up Chris. And Adam told Chris, he was like, your boy killed it on this audition. So I was like, I just really felt great about it, you
Yeah.
know? And I had to audition like 3 or 4 times, you know? Like, I remember the nonsense was, I was too big. And then I went into the second time. Well, what happened? I was like, well, I got a note that I was too big, you know? So after like 3 or 4 auditions, and then
that's
them
the
decided,
worst.
they didn't know what they wanted. They wanted a black guy, they wanted a Latino guy. So they ended up with this. You don't even know what I am.
Good mixture.
Yeah.
Cuban American.
I'm like racially ambiguous guy. That's what they said. We'll just go with that.
That's
know?
what I see all the time on
the
castings.
nice
Ethnically
mustache.
Yeah,
ambiguous.
I had a really great mustache.
There you go.
And here we are, 7 seasons later. It was a fantastic experience. I've made lifelong friends, and I wouldn't have traded that experience for anything.
That's
so,
amazing.
And here we are.
And I know you got to go.
Here we
I gotta
Yeah.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it on this best moment of the whole series, on set or off set with the guys. Anything.
Best moment on set or off set with the guys. Okay, it was this episode where we were doing the seance. And Adam was like, oh my God. Adam and Jillian, like, I can't look at them sometimes.
I love her. I love her.
I can't. So we're in this seance. Jillian's over here, and Adam's doing Nate Dogg, and like, and like, I didn't hear them say cut. I thought we were just rehearsing. Yeah. And I was cracking up through the whole scene. Because I was just like, this is killing me. And then they say cut. And Adam goes, yeah, Eric, great choice, laughing through the whole take, So that was just one of those moments where it's
That's
just like,
awesome.
I just remember,
It's had a good time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Erik Griffin, for being in the
Yes.
building, talking Workaholics
Thank
on
you,
AfterBuzz TV.
Eric.
AfterBuzz
Thank you to all the people on
TV.
Instagram Live for tuning in.
Yeah,
And
and
Adam for checking it out, too, I guess.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Adam
guys.
was there. So make sure you go check them out, AfterBuzz. Check me out, ericgriffin.com. And have
Minnesota.
a great time. And come to
show-
Minnesota.
Comedy
And
store.
show.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Showtime.
House of Comedy. And Showtime June 4th. I'm dying up here. Thank
Boom.
you.
Where can we find you, Madison?
Oh, Twitter and Instagram. Maddie says this.
On my couch, Huluing and chilling.
And you can find me all alone.
No, I'm on birth control.
Yes! She basically just said, I don't have to wear a condom. And we got it on tape.
Oh God.
I don't have to wear a
That's an
condom with
oral
Madison.
contract. Oral contract.
Bye,
I'm Nick
Adam.
Marty. You can
That's
find
an
me at
oral
Nick Marty
contract.
13.
Oh, yeah.
Catch y'all later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Not my bad.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.